Hello, hello, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Angel. Thank you for stopping, clicking and watching. So today I thought I would do a VR to Meadowlark Mystic hashtag rainbow decks. And if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that me and colour, we go together like, I don't know, like I can't even think of something. Bread and jam. I can't think of a better example. But you know, I do love me some colour, hashtag colour me happy. So when I saw this tag, I decided to, you know, jump straight in and yeah, make a VR. So the point of this tag is to, you know, think of the colours of the rainbow and think of the deck that automatically springs to mind. So not to analyse it too much, just to, you know, choose the deck that initially springs to mind when you think of that colour of the rainbow. I think I'm rambling. We're going to dive straight in, and we're going to dive straight in with the colour red. And the colour red brings to mind this deck for me, which is the Erotic Tarot. This is a mass market deck. I haven't edged mine. That's a bit bizarre. Anywho, I use this deck for my self-love practice. It's very pippish, which actually I haven't had any problems with, to be quite honest. I find it a really good reader. Warning for nudity, sorry, I should have said that in the beginning. Yeah, I would say it's quite a limited colour palette. You know, the colours obviously repeat throughout the deck, but there's not so many colours that repeat through the deck, if that makes sense. I think I'm rambling again. I'm just going to continue showing the cards, I think. Yeah, they've changed the names of the suits. So we've got shells, we have candles, we have feathers. Ooh, I should know this. What is the last suit? Shells, candles, feathers. Oh, and roses, of course. Obviously. I love this. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I can't go any further, unfortunately, because some of the images are a tad racy. So that was my red deck in any case. The Erotic Tarot. I'm going to say the images are racy. I don't mean, you know, I wouldn't say they're the same as the Manara Tarot, for instance, if you've seen that. Not, you know, they don't even compare. These are much softer images, but still, you know, for YouTube, just to, you know, just be on the safe side, I'm going to stick to the images I can show. Okay, orange. Yeah, the deck that sprung to mind when I thought of the colour orange was this deck. This is the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. This is a deck that I'm working with this month. Obviously the orange, you know, enough said. This gives me a really a real autumn feel. Let's do this. Same again, actually, limited colour palette. Yeah, as mentioned, I've just started working with this deck. Strong female energy the whole way through. I like the art style. Really enjoy the images. Yeah, really like this. So that was my choice for orange. Let's, oh, look at that, there's a rainbow there. That was good. We'll stop on that card. Okay, we're moving along to yellow. And when I think of yellow, I think of this tarot deck in my collection. And this is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot, which I believe is out of print, so I apologise in advance. Obviously, you know, this shouts yellow. I do love me some yellow. This was a pre-loved deck. And what's the word? Yeah, I mentioned it in my pre-loved video, if you've seen that. When I first got it, the whatever it is on the back was kind of peeling, so I, you know, chopped off a bit of the edge and then re-rounded the corners, and now it's perfect. This is in order because this is currently out of rotation. Love the images in this. Love the art style. The only thing that I feel that this one needs a lot more work for me, because the majority of the cards are renamed, as you'll notice. I love this. Sheila Gig. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so it takes a lot more thought and yeah, a bit more work to work with this deck for me, I feel. But that's fine, that's fine. So that is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot. Let's move along to the next colour. The next colour is green, and that brought to mind the Dreaming Way Tarot. This is a mass market deck. These are the backs. I've edged mine in like greens and yellows and even browns actually. I see here now. This one's also out of rotation. This reminds me, this gives me a total spring vibe. So I usually use this in the spring. I love the fashion in this deck. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, really enjoy this deck. I would say it's a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, pretty much. Love the tower. So this definitely gives me a green vibe. Also gives me a bit of a medieval vibe, you know, in some of the cards. And then other cards, it gives me a real modern vibe. It's a bit of a strange one to pop a finger on, this deck, I feel. You know, this gives me quite a modern vibe with the fashion. And then, yeah, as mentioned, some of the cards I get a real vintage vibe with. So it's a bit bizarre, but I do enjoy the deck. I think it's a great deck. So yeah, that is the Dreaming Way Tarot. That was my green deck. Okay, we're moving along to, let's have a looky here, to blue. Now I think I've added a colour here. I don't think blue is in the original tag, but I'm going to be a bit of a cheeky monkey and add blue anyway. This is the Transient Light Tarot. This is the mass market version. I've edged mine in like a metallic green colour. And this gives me a definite blue vibe. Although I suppose it could also give me a green vibe. This is another actually limited colour palette, which is really bizarre for me. If you've seen my other videos, you know, I'm a major colour fan. I love colour. So this is quite interesting actually, that I've got several decks that are limited colour palettes in the same tag. Interesting. Really enjoy this deck. Really enjoy the readings. I've mentioned before that recently I've been gravitating towards cards that are a bit simpler image-wise and have got more space to breathe in the card. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be, you know, I'll be drawn to the cards that have a lot going on again soon. But just at the minute, this kind of card, or this kind of deck, sorry, or illustration style really appeals to me. So yeah, that was my blue deck, or the deck I think of when I think of the colour blue. Love the tower, I do like the tower. Yeah, so that was that one. What's the next colour on the list? Let's go with pink. I think I'm adding another colour because I'm, you know, I'm a naughty, cheeky monkey. And when I think of the colour pink, I think of the Tinseltown Tarot. Loves the backs of these. Pretty in pink. Mass market deck. I really enjoy the image of this one. Makes me smile when I bring this deck out. This is inspired by, I'm going to say vintage Hollywood. I think that's what it's called. I really enjoy these images. I think they're great. They're really fun. Love this magician. Love. And you know, you can see a lot of pink appearing in the deck. Yeah. Love this Hierophant. I've said before, it reminds me of Columbo. It gives me a total Columbo vibe. So yeah, that is the Tinseltown Tarot. Mass market. Do like that one. And the last one, the last colour is purple or indigo. Is that the same colour? I don't know. I'm no good. I'm not really very good at colours. But when I think of purple or indigo, I think of the white Numen Tarot. This is also a mass market deck. I've edged mine in gold because, you know, who doesn't like a bit of gold? Obviously, I say the same thing every time I show you a deck. I really like this deck, but I do really like it. Hence the reason it's in my collection. I really enjoy this tower card as well. Yeah, I can't lie to you. You know, I do enjoy all my decks. I like them all. I really like this. It gives me a total, you know, indigo or purple vibe. I say that, and now we're going to get like reds coming up. And I've mentioned before, you know, I'm petrified of snakes in real life, but in cards, I love the snake energy. I think it's fantastic. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. So, so good. Let's just show a couple more cards. Because, you know, why not? We're here anyway. Love this. So, so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to stop saying beautiful. I'm gonna start, what's the word? Every time I say the word beautiful, I'm gonna, you know, like do like 10 push-ups or something. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do so many push-ups. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can keep to that. How many times have I said beautiful during this video? Are we starting from now or are we starting on the next video? I don't know, but it's going to be a lot of push-ups anyway. I can feel it. I can feel it in my waters. Okay, enough of that malarkey. So those were my rainbow decks. Let's go and do this. We'll bring back the red and we'll bring back the orange. And I'm going to run out of place, I think, or space. Yellow. What do we have next? Blue. I'm definitely going to run out of space. Green. Indigo and pink, last but not least. Yeah, there we have it. There were my rainbow decks. Thank you so much for watching. What would be your rainbow decks? Put your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear. I really would. Yeah, I think that's all that's left to say is have a good morning, have a good afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and I hope to see you next time. Toodaloo.